And we're dealing with the disrespect right here. 4 years. What are black people going to get at the?
Because you heard her say she don't have the resume that I got. So go on to the next sister. I'm not gonna handle your passive aggressive distance, baby. I'll run these receipts down on you. I'll run these receipts down.
What's wrong with her?
You talking?
What is wrong with this?
That's what I was just thinking. What's up, people? It is your boy Sweet Pea, and this is the Hot Pot. So, what we want to do today, election season is coming up, and we want to go ahead and review a few videos. As you guys may have noticed, the presidential debate between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris just happened, and us black people had an event. And if you don't notice by now, this lady right here is the girl that was on The Breakfast Club, and she debated, what was it, Vivek Ramaswamy. Anyways, I don't want to get too much into it because this is really good. You guys should really check it out. But yeah, let's just get into it.
Let's talk about the gender gap. Black voters in this 2024 election, according to Pew Research Center, there are more black men in favor of President Trump than black women. There are more black women in favor of Vice President Harris than black men. So we're going to get into it. Let's take a look.
In a million years, you would never get me to vote for Kamala Harris.
They are actively out here villainizing black men for not wanting to vote for Kamala Harris. And I said it before, and I will say it again. They think they own us.
The women that are telling black men that they have to vote for Kamala Harris, it is going to remind black men of every bitter baby mama.
I don't think Kamala should be in the...
So I like already where it's going, man. This, look, if you guys never been to an event where it was just black people organizing something and just creating something, yo, sometimes they turn out really good, but sometimes they turn out like this, and you already can kind of see where this is all kind of going, just from how Revolt is kind of putting this whole thing together.
In the position as Biden, I think he needs to find someone else.
They offered me $10K for an interview with Kamala Harris. I don't want your money.
I think she if she anything, she black and Indian, but she's not really from that life. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't grow up the black life, you know what I'm saying?
The thing that hurts Kamala the most is that she has been part of this administration since day one, and the American people are just fed up with it.
What's the disconnect with black men?
It's easy, man. This is really, really easy. Black men are working through the world logically. At the end of the day, they associate the Democrat Party today. Today's masculine, heterosexual black male, make a long story short, associates the Democrat Party with having separated them from their families over the course of the last 60 years. And that's a very sensitive topic to discuss, but an uncomfortable truth that we need to deal with. At the end of the day, for the first time, black males have an opportunity to vote against a prosecutor. I believe the young lady was a prosecutor, right? They have the people who have really been harmed the most have an opportunity to sort of cast a vote in a different way, and they're standing on that. And that's, again, I get the privilege of being in the community, and that's a recurring message that I hear.
Other side of it.
I believe that...
one of the guests, come to the mic if you have something to say. After you get to him. No, I want to hear from black men, so come to...
Just quick statement. You could just tell by the first words who's voting for who. That's it. That's all I got.
Yep. And that is true. You can already kind of see where this is all kind of going, just based on, they have two talking points, so they have more of a conservative view on one side, and they have, a liberal side on the other side. Yeah, so this is her name. It's Tinslin Figueroa. But she debated Vivek Ramaswamy, and you guys should go see the other reaction video because it was really good. But she didn't do good. The video was good. Entertainment wise, it was really good. she literally tried to debate him about what's your leadership history, and compared this man's multi-billion-dollar company as being disqualified as a leadership role, and compared that to, I want to get some more sustenance about what was it like when you were in the first grade. Did you run for class president? Like, You can't take this woman seriously, right? You shouldn't.
Mike, if you have something to say after you get to him. No, I want to hear from black men. So come to somebody can come to the mic. If somebody wants to come to the mic next, let's get into it.
I believe us as black men are suffering from misinformation. That's been my main platform on my socials. What I've been speaking about is the misinformation plaguing the black community. Number one, look at exactly who you showed on that screen. These people do not know what the issues or know what even they want from the presidential nominees or anything like that. When it comes to
what is he talking about? He saw that small little clip and said that these people don't know what they want. Like what? I just saw Anton Daniels. He was like the first person that they brought up on here. And we'll get into it a little bit more, but they have some celebrities in the house that they got Michaela, I think that's her name. I'll confirm later on. But this woman is really smart, really sharp. And these are the type of black women that we need in our community that to take up some leadership position. Anyways,
the stimulus check. You know, the conversation surrounding that people feel like that Trump gave them the stimulus check. I always wondered why he wanted his name on it so bad. I didn't know that the United States Department of Treasury's name is on every single stimulus check that has happened. Obama gave us one. Bush gave us one. We've always had these. Even Biden gave us one. Okay. But no one talks about that because they were not so vain to do that. But Trump had the ideology that, hey, if I put my name on it, they'll associate with it and they'll thank me for it. And I didn't think that was going to work. But clearly, based on what we've heard from a lot of these people, that's what's happening.
Wow, Can we keep it real? Can I ask you a real question?
Sure.
Are y'all feeling a way that she's with a white man? Are we gonna be honest?
No.
No. All right. So she tries to make this point about, are we disappointed with Kamala Harris being with a white man? Actually, let's just
I
see.
didn't have a chance.
I mean,
Yeah, that's Kamala Harris's husband. No one cares if you like her. I mean, if you like him and he's white, if you like her if she's white. Like, that's not a big problem. Like, why do we even get on small, dumb things like this? It's like extremely ignorant.
So you don't really care that she's with a white man. But is that an issue? Like, I want to really.
That's a great question.
Like,
you know what? Here's what it boils down to.
So hold on, let me just put this out here. Wait a minute, I'm feeling some resentment in the building. I just want to put the conversation out there. And we're going to do more of these shows because I want to bring it back and have a conversation on relationship and all of that. But I just want to put it out. Black women, we feel away. I'm just going to keep it real. Black women going to keep it real. We feel away when we see, like if Obama had.
Black women, do y'all feel away? Is this what you actually believe? Like, I feel like probably like 20% of black people probably do care. The other 80% probably are like, it just doesn't even matter. I don't know. I could be wrong. I didn't look up any stats. This is just kind of like what I've kind of seen in my life. But yeah, I don't think people really care.
A white wife, we would feel away. Raise the hand, women. Well, we feel just like a little bit of a way. We're going to be honest about it. Let's be real
and
about it.
then she brings up the black men with white women.
Real about it. They don't want to tell y'all.
Bro.
So I just want to know, so we're looking at all of the black congressmen with their white wives, but I want to just keep it all the way a buck. I just want to keep, and all Republicans, by the way. I just want to keep it all, I just want to say that is, because I talk to black men all the time. You know, we went to Chicago, to barbershops. I engage a lot with black men. And I just want to, since we're here with all black folks, let's just be honest. There's some men, if Denzel Washington had a white one, we feel away. Not so much if somebody, you know. So I just want to be honest about it. Is that a part of it? Is it because I've heard black men say it. I've seen black men say it. If she has that white husband, I got a problem with that because who she sleeps with, like Dr. Umar Johnson have said, and many others said, makes a difference in how they feel in her support for black men. Are we going to be honest about it, or are we going to play about it?
That's a very true statement.
It's a true statement.
It's a very true statement. And, I mean, she's not going to do too much that's going to make Thanksgiving dinner uncomfortable. She doesn't go by her married name because she doesn't want y'all to remember that she's married to a white man. She's never been any black children. So while she's acting like she's about to be the mother of America, you've never had children yourself. And you go around, you know, parading to black.
Do you have children?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have children. So you got a problem with women that don't have children?
I don't have a problem with women who don't have children. I have a problem with people making it seem like children are going to be, are the end of everything. I don't like people discouraging women from having children.
Where does she do? I'm just curious. When does she discourage?
Well, whenever she comes to the AUC, the main topic of discussion is abortion.
Okay.
As if, and I mean, unfortunately, she fits the narrative. Unfortunately, reproductive rights in terms of abortion. They don't talk about allocating any money to fibroid research or endometriosis research or PCOS research.
Oh my God.
All things that disproportionately affect black women.
Now,
This is what we're cooking, Michaela.
That's reproductive health.
I will.
She's a black woman.
Let's be clear.
And I heard her speak
Reproductive
on it.
health. Well, let's hold on. Wait a minute. I agree with you on that because they do need to talk more about. We were talking about it in the dressing room about fibroids and IU because I do want to say that white women are the ones pushing the narrative with abortion. Let's get that clear. Let's stop acting like this is a black woman issue. No, let's get this clear.
Every election, it's black women will die unless abortion is
right.
accessible.
But I'm talking about the reality. The reality is when you look at the women who are advocating for abortion, because we gonna. I'm a mother too, so you talking to a fellow mama. So we're gonna talk about this, and we're gonna stop putting this stigma on black women.
Let's let her get her thought out.
I'm talking about me and you, mother to mother. It's really important. I want to lay this out, and then we'll get to you, brother. But let's stop putting this. Black women are talking about abortion because when you look at these abortion, let me finish. When you look at these abortion rallies, it's white women out there doing it. You know why? Because they got the Ring Before Spring program. So it's not that. Did I say it? They got the Ring Before Spring program. In case y'all don't know what that is, these white women are the ones that flipped from Trump to Biden, went from Obama to Trump and back to Biden, and they'll be the ones deciding this election versus Roe versus Wade. Because black women, just let me hear you out, because y'all know y'all love talking about single black women, that's your favorite term. Black women have learned that I'm going to be all right, me and my son, with or without you. So black women have been conditioned, unfortunately, because of the black family issues, been conditioned to say, I'm going to have my baby anyway. I'm going to be all right anyway. It's the white woman that's sitting up talking about, let me get the abortion, because they train their young girls that if you have a baby, a ready-made baby, you are now damaged. So this is what we know based on facts. So I just want to be clear. I understand the abortion issue, and I tell Democrats all the time.
I want to be clear. I wasn't saying that.
I know, but I just want to be clear because I don't want that stigma out there just...
Nah, like, so they say, actually, I think it was, what was it? It was some type of statistics that I was watching or reading that was on one of the government websites, and it showed that black people are... Yeah, like in correlation to our population size, that we're probably the biggest consumers of abortion. Like we use it the most, and it's killed like millions of black babies. So, I mean, like I don't know like who's campaigning and stuff like that for it. But when it shows on paper that black people are the biggest consumers of that product, then I don't know.
Running with the trolls in the comments. I want to be clear that black women are not the ones. That's why you don't see us in the pussycat hats and all of that talking about abortion.
Are the ones they're promoting this too.
Yeah, but
you're
no,
going to die
and that's where I'm disagreeing with you, because the thousands of women that are out protesting for abortion are white women. And that's the bottom line. Right, but it's white women though. But we ain't after those things. So let's be clear.
But they're telling us that.
But who gives a damn what they telling? We want to be clear.
So how did this become to the attention of Kamala
let's not move the goalposts. The bottom line is black women are not advocating for abortion, but I agree.
Right and I
challenge.
Exactly.
Baby, listen, black women been doing what we want to do. White women don't tell us what to do. We tell white women to do. Okay. So let's be clear. I don't know what kind of black women you are.
This girl is crazy.
It's important that we be clear about that. Those
white women hold positions of power that we don't.
Well, maybe they control you. They don't control the sisters.
So I just Googled, what race of women get the most abortions? 33.4% of abortions obtained from 2021 to 2022 was black women.
No, but she said black.
And that, I mean, like, I'm not going to base my whole premise off of a Google search, but that alone, that's crazy. 30% of, of the people who consume that particular product is black people. And that's what I am saying is crazy.
But listen, but I'm telling you that I agree.
Like the white men
are you hearing what I'm telling you, or you ain't listening?
I'm listening.
I agree that Democrats...
I just feel like you're trying to make my point something that
I'm not trying to make it. I just want you to listen. Democrats do a terrible job in talking about reproductive health as far as fibroids. We were literally in the dressing room talking about fibroids, and I said they really need to be talking about fibroids. They really need to be talking... I was in real time on the phone with my daughter and her doctor while I was getting my makeup done. So I am agreeing with you that they do not talk about the reproductive health. They do not talk about IVF. They do not talk about birth control helping us with our very painful menstruation. I am telling you that Democrats fail in that area. Where I am gently correcting you is that white women are talking about abortion, not the sisters.
So I want to say something like, so this is she's the moderator. So like, just like we saw in the presidential debate where we had 3v1, Trump versus the two moderators and Kamala Harris. Just like that situation, we have this situation where the moderator is supposed to be literally in the middle. She's actually the biggest person that's arguing the entire time. And it's already like, you kind of already see where she's kind of leaning. But man, she's extremely ignorant.
Sure.
I don't know about that one.
I don't advocate for abortion, but have you noticed like all the men don't want Camilla, a woman, running the country, but when they do jury selection, or in the clips you showed, when they do jury selection, they do a lot of research on like different races and genders and how they identify, and they say like white women actually identify as being a woman first before being Caucasian.
What are you talking about?
And black women identify with their race first. And don't you think like there's something about...
Is that true? I want to know if that's true, guys. Y'all leave a comment in the section below. But yeah, let's get into it.
being inclusive and like women supporting women in general.
Ma'am, white women, y'all, in the women's suffrage movement, when black men had the opportunity to vote, it was y'all that said, before black men get a chance to vote, we're gonna vote. So being inclusive with white women, since you're conservative, let me break it down to you. White feminism that y'all Republicans say y'all against, it was white feminism that divided us, that said get on the white women's side, because the white women's side pushed white male supremacy.
Well, I was born in 1983, so I wasn't a part of that.
Well, I'm giving you the information. It was white women, just a little history. It was white women that divided up, saying women first, because what women first meant in white women's world meant white men first, not black men. We know that.
So the first question that started off on this debate is, where's the disconnect between black men and women? That's the disconnect right there.
That's true. Like, people like this woman right here is the biggest disconnect. Yeah, I'm not even gonna play on that. Let's see. We want to skip to the section over here. Yeah, let's get into it.
Identify as a woman first, that actually divides the black family.
I didn't say we should. I was just saying, like, from the one white person.
Right, I know that you wanted to say that shouldn't we identify with the importance of identifying as a woman first and not color. And I'm letting you know why black women identify with color first. Because when we identified with you as white women first, you left us in the back and our men too.
I'm
just answering the question. Yeah, well,
she over here confused, like, wait, me? I didn't do anything. Which is the problem. That's the problem with that particular type of argument. You can't claim that, said person who had nothing to do in that term, that, that they are the problem or the disconnect between black people, like, especially when they were never there. So, if you're gonna look at this same way, like, this lady, she spoke her point about like women identifying as women, but mainly black women define themselves as being black women first before they define themselves as being women. Yeah, that's a pretty interesting. All right, so look, that's a pretty interesting angle to come at it with, and I think she low-key cooking. It is important to identify, especially in the black community, to like be like, I am black, I identify as I am a black person, but you're also a woman. So, but I think you have to, you can go about it any way that you want, but for me, I'm gonna say I'm a man first, and I'm a black man, but I don't know. This is getting crazy.
I answered your question. Point. Okay. Even like now, But anyway, let's move on to the next.
Are we coming back to abortion? Because I saw the call sheet. Are we coming back to it, or if we're coming back to it, we can.
But did I answer the question?
Our community has aborted 25 million children.
And how many white folks?
What white folks do don't set the standard in the black community.
I just want to make sure we get the facts.
We need to measure ourselves on our own performance.
No problem. I just need to know the white folks. That's all.
Fair enough. We've aborted 25 million children, and it's my opinion that...
And our population size is 49 million. 49 million. And we've aborted 25 million. Wow, half.
the world is better with those children in it than not.
Bro, I can see.
Okay? Abortion is, in many ways, a very difficult topic for a lot of people to deal with. But what we're really not talking about is the root issue, which is premarital sex. Premarital sex is the most significant issue.
You against premarital sex?
So, I am actually. I am actually, as of today. Yeah, I am.
Man, let him get his point out. You the moderator, bro.
Yeah, so dig, right? So, no, wait, because we got a whole bunch of people in the crowd who gonna claim that they from the community. And I ain't perfect. So hold on.
You keep talking about you're from the community. We all from the community.
No,
You do that all the time.
Let me, for the cameras.
Are you married?
For the cameras,
Are you married?
cameras and the viewer, I can lay my resume. I can lay my family resume.
No, just ask, are you married?
I'm running for you. I'm running for you.
No, just yes or no before you move forward.
Can't do this with niggas, y'all.
Let him speak. Oh my God, bro.
Hold on, no, stop. Who has benefited?
He won't answer.
For the cameras.
Somebody answer.
For the cameras. No, I'm gonna give you more than you asked.
He's making his point.
No, but I don't want one to answer. I just want to know. Yes
I'm
or
a black
no?
male who benefited from the abortion
I didn't
program.
ask you that. I asked you what you did this last time.
At 18 years old, I benefited with another sister from abortion. But that don't mean that I don't know that it's wrong.
Right.
See, one of the issues we have in our community.
Relax, soldier, relax.
The issue that we
Remember
have
on
in
the
our
airport.
community.
Hold on, tone it down. Relax. Come on, you foaming at the mouth. Relax, baby.
That's why I was at
Relax.
too.
Relax.
Bro, I dislike women like this for real.
I need to know this because they want to know the answer.
So listen.
No.
I'm a divorcee with a fiance. I'm a divorcee with a fiance and children.
Let's stop.
What you laughing at, nigga? 81K and this supposed to be a real network?
No.
81K. This is supposed to be a real network. Like, this is crazy. Like, Revolt, y'all got to do better. This woman is going to tear down the entire platform. She will do it as best as she can. And as you're seeing right now, I think she's doing a great job. Because this is actually harboring the type of environment where people will later on start fighting. Like, you will literally start fighting. This is how you do it. This is how we never get anywhere in these particular type of conversations, because we can't necessarily move forward in a way where we can have a conducive or productive conversation. Now, the guy was trying to make his point, and she could not let him, for the life of her, make his point. Like, this is insane.
Saying children.
Let's
See what I'm
stop.
saying?
Let's stop, because you the one threw it out there. So I just want to know yes or no before we move forward. Are you married? Yes or no?
I'm engaged.
So
I got a beautiful black
so the
female.
answer is no.
I got a beautiful. I've been married,
No,
right? And I've also leveraged
I just
abortion.
asked you a simple question.
Let him finish.
Yes or
Oh
no?
my God.
So bottom line, she ain't getting none tonight. So bottom line, she ain't getting. I just want to make sure. People want to know.
You're distracted.
She's the moderator.
You ain't getting none tonight because he said as of tonight.
No, you are diverting from the real issue here. The real issue is people don't want to be accountable to the fact
we accountable, but man, you ain't getting none tonight. That's damn shame because he look a nice looking man. And he said you ain't.
Is being used.
We got all that, but I know you ain't getting none tonight, man. Make sure y'all stay tapped in.
Michaela just over there charging up. She over there just charging up.
We ain't gonna talk about the real issue. We just want to know was you married? And he said he ain't getting none. 90 seconds. We gonna get back. I ain't gonna let you do. We just. But then y'all want raise your hand. Raise your hand. We just want to know.
Let's move forward to Michaela part.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to Michaela.
There's several things that's wrong with immigration in this country. One, the Republican Party, because they have no ideas, they like to pit people against one another. And so they use people coming here from other countries that they have intentionally destabilized, right? Why are these people coming to America? And it's Democrats, too, under
And we're going to stop it right there because places like Haiti has usually fallen during some of the Democratic leadership. So we're going to say it like that. Just recently, just to name one, President Jovenel Moïse was assassinated the first year of Joe Biden's administration, and along with a few other African or black leaders around the world, places in Africa, places in other places and whatnot. Yeah. So, and this is around 2020, 2021, actually 2021. But yeah, y'all look it up. Y'all seen the videos.
Democratic administrations, U.S. foreign policy causes people from Central and South America to come here because we have destabilized their countries intentionally. Go all the way back to Ronald Reagan, okay? This is nothing new. So the idea that we are saying, oh, they're bringing all these people here. Well, if America minded its own business and wouldn't go stirring up shit in other people's countries, those people would probably stay where they were at.
Yeah. So as it relates to immigration, I think it's a really, really, I think it's a really, really funny subject. Look at the nigga in the back. Right. The very folks that say year over year that they can't give resources, right, or reparations and everything else to Black Americans in all the blue cities across America, they found a way to give immigrants, illegal immigrants,
reparations,
hundreds of millions of dollars in.
They found a way to give illegal immigrants reparations.
Cities like Chicago.
Your
Most
reparations.
recently in states like California, the state Senate passed a bill to grant 0% interest loans, zero down, plus $150,000, I believe.
Yeah, and this doesn't even extend just to Black people. Here's the thing: any American should be mad about that particular policy, giving 0% down, 0% interest. For any illegal migrant looking to buy a home. Meanwhile, the rest of us, trying to buy a basic home costs us what, $500,000, and you got to buy it at the current market interest rate and all this BS. Yeah,
it's a tax credit. The reality in this situation is that there is a group of folks that, under the Biden-Harris administration, have been brought into this country to offset the vote. And that is a legitimate issue for Black Americans today, and we need to deal with it. And oh, by the way, in the process of that, we've got undocumented terrorists that have come into this country that have put our nation at risk. And I have a...
Yeah, that man is cooking. He cooking and he's speaking facts. And that's what I want to say. I want to see when Michaela's going to talk.
People on the terrorist watch list are white supremacists.
Well, I want to...
Every terrorist agency in the United States says that the biggest threat to America is white supremacists, actually.
Okay, well, to piggyback off that, just discussing the resources. As a former foster child, had I aged out, I would have only left the orphanage with a garbage bag
let's go,
full of
Michaela.
clothes, and they would have given me a $700 check a month and told me good luck.
Here we go.
So I think that it's disgusting, a spit in the face to kids like me who didn't ask to be born into the situations that we were born into, that we would never be able to qualify for the resources that are literally being given to somebody else. Additionally, let's talk about the reasoning why they're coming over here, because we keep talking about the type of people that are coming over here. Let's look about the reasoning why they're even letting them coming over here. Black people are no longer fearing that the Republicans are going to take away our right to vote. These voter suppression arguments are no longer working. Yet if you can threaten an entire demographic of people, it's at 10 million now. We can only imagine what it would be in the next 4 years if this woman wins this office. And
10 million is only what's purported on paper, like what they're saying the illegal migrants have actually crossed into the United States. 10 million people. 10 million people is crossed over. So that's gonna eventually become a voting base or a voting demographic that, the administrations, like the Democratic administrations, are gonna be able to say, you know what, we have a solid group of people that will continue to vote for us.
in which case, now if you tell that large of a demographic of people that they will lose all of their benefits and their citizenship if they were to vote for a Republican, you can guarantee that you now have a new loyal voting base. So in the same way that black people have been prioritized last, every time we're prioritized first during campaign season, prioritized last during an administration. We're gonna go see us be kicked out of the room. We ain't even be on the list once these migrants have come over here. There's already 10 million. There's only 49 million of us here. There's only 49 million of us here. Yep. And then if you think about the voter apathy that exists within the black community, there's not 49 million of us voting. But you can guarantee every single one of those illegals who can get out there and vote is gonna go vote.
Well, when we
Hey, this is, let's go. Let's Michaela straight up cooked, man. Hey, by the way, Michaela looks like my cousin Minji. I don't know if y'all see it, but she looks like my cousin.
Damn.
They're literally voting in our elections.
No, she spoke facts. The only smart things that I heard on this whole show today.
They're getting IDs as soon as they get over here.
Are they illegal or are they not?
They're illegals, and they're voting in our elections.
They can't be one or the other. They got to be, are they illegal or not?
So should they be citizens or not? So should they be citizens or not?
But no, we're talking about this election right now.
The should is what's driving the vote. The should is what's driving the vote.
Michaela, I would like to ask you a question.
Okay, hold on,
guys.
guys.
Foster care in which state?
California. The same California that is giving $150,000.
What was your point? What was that point?
My sister, who just aged out of foster care 2 years ago, she wasn't
Hold on,
getting
wait a minute. I agree with giving black Americans the money first, but I do want to ask you this, because again, this is where this Republican talking point always gets me confused. You were aged out at what age?
No, I didn't age out. I was adopted.
Okay.
I'm talking about the people who don't.
Okay,
who
but
do
when you
age
said
out.
wasn't born, didn't ask to be born in the situation they were
Yeah, like
writing?
my mom was on crack and my dad was in and out of prison.
Right.
That's not a situation I should have to pay for, yet for whatever
That's right,
reason.
but
the government didn't feel bad enough for me to give me or my family those resources.
Facts. No, you shut your ass up with that ma'am shit.
I just want to know, when I hear the Republican talking point, I just want to know, when they say, pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
I did
when
that.
They say, I didn't.
She did it.
I'm talking about to people that didn't, who were born, because we talked about this before, people that were born with incarcerated parents, people that are born in destitute situations, because your brother would always say, you have an opportunity to get, I'm not talking about you, I'm just saying, what do you say to the Republican that says that despite the situation you were born in, because none of that is systematic, none of it matters, I'm giving the opposing side, none of it matters, pull yourself up by the bootstrap, you're not a victim, don't be a victim, don't cry. What is your answer to a lot of conservatives that say, regardless of the situation you were born in, that you didn't ask to be born in, I'm not talking about immigration, I'm talking about black Americans. Yeah. What is your answer to that? Because Republicans say all the time to stop being a victim and to pull yourself up by the
I genuinely believe that once you stop believing that everything is set up against you and that you can't win,
but just a minute ago you said it was set up against you because they didn't ask to be born in the situation.
They weren't asked to be born into this situation, yet for whatever reason they're not offered the same resources that somebody else who also.
The conservatives say pull yourself up by the bootstrap. They say don't worry about resources. Conservatives say don't worry about resources. They say don't worry about it, regardless if the parent was born on crack.
Democrats being in power, ma'am. Again, we're talking about context.
Let her finish.
Okay. The conservatives say all the time.
Pull yourself up by the bootstraps,
including this brother.
Correct.
Pull yourself.
Okay.
So I'm
and
saying, regardless
if the
of whose
Democrats
daddy
are
was
willing
on
to
crack,
help these people pull themselves up by the
I didn't
bootstraps,
ask you that.
they should be willing to help others
That's
pull themselves
right, but
up by
I
the
didn't
bootstraps.
ask you that.
Now, this isn't a Republican talking point because Republicans wouldn't give it to anybody.
Right, I know.
Okay, so there's that. I came up, I didn't have to get any of that, and yet I walked into a 6-figure job. I dropped out of college and did the same thing, raising my dollar by myself. I don't believe that telling yourself things aren't going to work out for me or, oh my God, I have messed up. I'm just, once you believe that, that is your life.
I'm not talking about
you tell yourself, I'm going to win. I'm going to win.
We got that, but I'm just saying people that
say it, Michaela.
Shut your ass up. People born into
I went to the illustrious Clark Atlanta University, and they told me to find a way or make one.
Right.
So
I believe in that.
will do just
then
that.
There's no point talking about that destitute situation.
It is.
Let's move on.
Because right now people are being allocated resources, and we have people who need those resources. We're talking about the fact that we're not prioritizing Americans.
No, but that wasn't what I asked you.
We're not prioritizing American citizens.
You heard me say at the beginning of what I said, that I believe it should go to American citizens first. I said that, ma'am.
Okay.
I just asked you
I'm
what
pointing
was your
out the fact that
response.
when we're talking about immigration, we understand that
But that
Republicans
wasn't what I
would
asked
not
you.
give out these resources.
That's all I wanted you
My
to say.
point is Democrats are only
That's all
proposing
I
that
asked
these
you.
resources go to a
Sis.
certain group, and black people need to pay
Ma'am.
attention to the fact that y'all won't get those resources.
Ma'am.
That's the point. Y'all
Go ahead.
It's not about right or wrong.
It is right.
No, it's not.
It is
I just
right.
want to know.
Black people won't get those resources, and therefore you should not vote for a Democrat who would allow foster children, veterans who lost limbs fighting for this country, veterans like you and this man here, not get those resources. So if Democrats are giving them out to Democrats, then why are Democrats giving them to black people?
I'm not talking about no Democrats. I asked
Why
what was
are
your
they giving them to black
Is
people?
something wrong with her?
No.
Something wrong with you.
Something wrong with this woman.
Oh man.
Oh.
She talking about
Michaela is cooking.
No Democrats. I asked what was your
giving them to black
Is
people?
something wrong with her?
No.
Like, and this is what I hate. Like, she came up here and tried to insult her. Like she's over here trying to speak her point, and she's the whole time, the moderator, the host, she's speaking over the person that she's asking the questions, and this person's trying to answer. But now she then tries to ridicule any of the people that she disagrees with and tries to belittle their argument point by pointing out that there's something wrong with them or they're foaming at the mouth and all this other stuff. Like, how are you doing that?
I see how she's trying to switch it to make it seem like something's wrong with me when all I'm trying to do is point out the fact that black people are not being prioritized in the administration. Therefore, when you ask about what Republicans are doing for us, what are Democrats doing for y'all?
Let's go. She over here eating.
Young, please go ahead and share your thoughts.
I'm asking to share your thoughts. I didn't ask you any of that. Girl, relax.
You relax. You relax.
No, I wasn't.
You relax.
You the one that was at Chick-fil-A, wasn't you?
No, yeah, it was me.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
What does that
And you was the one who got cooked by Vivek. That was
She over here talking. What? This woman.
wasn't.
No, I just want to know. It's a simple question. Why y'all can't answer simple questions? What's wrong with it?
All right.
Let us finish. Girl, relax.
No, but people try to associate
Then turn around and say
No, I
relax.
asked because I wanted to make sure
Get
that because you was
disrespectful
in
and say
there.
relax.
But I was also the girl who spoke at the rally. I was also
and so was I.
I'm also the
And so
girl
was I.
who mobilizes
Then run the
HBCU
receipts.
students every year. I'm also the one who provides
Girl, if
internships
you
and
don't
jobs
relax.
to these kids. So stop acting like all I am is a
Yo,
girl that showed up and
stop
did
it.
Michaela, pop off on her. Pop off on her. Pop off on her. Pop off on her.
You want to do the receipts
As I had the opportunity to meet a president
Look at her, talking about some relax.
Chick-fil-A.
Talking about some relax.
Pop off on her.
How many people in this room have met a president? Okay, can you don't care where you meet him at? Because if I ran into Trump at a gas station, I would have been just as excited. So trying to act like
you ride for Trump. We get it. We get it. You gonna be in the White House.
high offices, and therefore, yes, I would be honored to meet a president, regardless of who it is. Go ahead.
They are literally, the people are literally asking you to stop so we can move on.
You need to stop.
But
it's my show, man. See, that's the problem. You keep forgetting.
Wait, hold up.
Asking you to stop so we can move on.
They didn't ask you to stop, but
it's my show. See, that's the problem. You keep forgetting. Oh my God.
Michaela. Oh man, I love this
We
woman.
shouldn't be going back and forth with the moderator. But
I love this
Thank
woman.
you. You're jumping
It's
the moderator.
that happened at the debate, but okay.
All right. There's some things we can all align on.
No, respectfully, right? When I first got the opportunity to talk, I spoke on the concept of us, being passionate about what we believe and our beliefs. And the simplest assessment that I could come up with tonight from being back in the green room watching y'all before I got out here, I realized we all get riled up for both of these parties, right? And the only time I seen everybody calm down and all that shit subside where we could talk like adults and actually listen is when we all realized ain't nobody really did shit for us when it comes to reparations. And that's when y'all all got quiet when you start, no, when y'all start talking about these immigrants getting it all, they're getting reparations, really, basically.
He don't believe in
They getting reparations. They getting reparations.
I noticed the room, the air changed, the climate, immediately it got stiff for a second, like, oh, now everybody agree, ain't neither side done any of that for any of us.
But he don't believe in reparations.
So I started to realize that.
Look, let's be real. Like, no one's gonna give y'all reparations. No one's gonna give us reparations. But the people who are deserving of reparations, definitely them Haitians. I'll say it like that. But reparations is not gonna fix anything at this point. It's really not.
This is where the divisiveness comes in at that one moment when we all came to this point of realizing that ain't nobody got no reparations in this room. Nobody look like us. But it don't matter if he believes in it.
I agree with him.
I noticed that everybody in the room was like, oh shit. Everybody else getting, but we ain't. So are we all getting played on either side of it?
But Jock, they never say, no, this is important, because this is why we keep, me and this brother dance and do this all the time.
I see.
We do this all the time. I don't have no problem saying Democrats ain't shit, Republicans ain't shit. My problem with a lot of, because I'm independent, but my problem is knowledge.
I'm independent.
Can we stop here? Okay. They're not saying that.
Man, this is really, look, if y'all stuck with me this long, man, I just want to say thank you, man. Like and subscribe, man. Y'all go ahead and drop us a like, a subscribe, and let us know what y'all want to hear next. But yeah, I still want to keep this going. But this has been really hard to watch because this woman is really ignorant, man. She's really ignorant. She's on something else.
Don't get what we want from either party. They're saying, which is why I invited them here, to stomp down hard for Trump. They are saying that the Republican Party is better. They are saying that Trump is better. They are saying, this brother said, Democrats, I admit, Democrats don't do what they should do. It's usually on this side of the aisle where they actually say, we don't do both sides. On this side, you do not get acknowledgement on what Republicans don't do. You heard the brother proud to say, ain't nobody gonna get to be in the big house but baby, that ain't no flex. That ain't no flex. Ain't nobody trying to be in the house. I'm in the field all day. So the point,
Shut your ass. This woman.
Who do you think you are? Do you think you are? Do you think you are Harriet Tubman out there really saving motherfuckers? You are not doing shit but yapping your damn mouth all day. I don't give a damn. Somebody needs to tell her to shut the up, please. Nobody's trying to hear that annoying ass shit. You won't let the Democrats talk. You won't let the Republicans talk. She got me actually upset. Michaela grilled her dumb ass. That is stupid. I'm sorry. When I see,
we gotta. Yeah. So there was another cut scene from this whole debate, And bro, we really got to talk about it because this woman is crazy. She a nut job. So this is a continuation of it. We just want to play a little bit of it, but it just gthis is,
I mean, Tez, I know you said one thing. You said, hey, you sitting next to a big dog. You sitting next to a big dog. But out of that whole stage right there, if Trump wins, only one of y'all going to the White House, and that's Michaela right there. So we got to be honest on what we got to know. We have to know. What I'm saying is, hold on.
So I think what people have to, before they cut him off, but what he's saying is that, look, realistically, looking at everything objectively, she is right here and she's the closest person to him. And she has direct access and has been part of the campaign trail and everything like that. So if he gets elected, she's the one that's going to be in that office, right? And she has the ability to hear from us. And we got to be strategic and smart to let her know what we about to do. This guy, he know what he's saying. This guy is really intelligent. You can tell.
Crowd, only one person. Hold on, let me just.
Gotta listen to each other. Let's hear.
Go ahead, brother.
And this is why the black people.
Just finish. Don't start with the black people. Finish your comment, baby.
When it comes down to a divide.
Focus on
when it comes down to a divide in our community, this is why, because we're talking about everybody being so politically correct instead of in 4 years, what are we going to get? You mentioned chaos. Black people have been in chaos way before this debate ever started. We're in chaos in the homeless shelters. We're in chaos when it comes to the Department of Labor. We're in chaos the fact that Jock has to bring out laptops for the kids because there's not enough resources in our community.
Right.
And so when we have a sister with a different opinion than ours, it's about giving that respect. The fact that...
Hold on, wait a minute. I got to... Wait, no.
Just let him
I'm going to
finish,
stop you because
bro.
you're going on and on. This sister here is the one that invited this sister. So if I did not respect this sister, she wouldn't be sitting here, and you're going to put some respect on that. We're not going to sit up here. No, you can get frustrated and look down and all of that. Relax. Well, we got to make sure this platform was designed to bring this sister here. So if there was no respect for this sister, she wouldn't be here. So let's make sure we're using the right context, brother. I don't mind.
Let me stop this right here. This Teslin Figueroa.
Yeah, she the same one. Yeah, she the one, Anton. She the same one. We all know she the same one. She got cooked on Breakfast Club. She was talking about first grade class president. She was talking. That's her. That's her. We feel you, man, and we don't want you to get into it. Let's just go straight into where we left off.
Ago. So let's also make that clear, because I don't work in no White House. So I want to be clear about that. Everybody ain't trying to get a job in the White House. You can continue, but let's not act like she's not respected, because she is. We just have a difference of opinion.
When people are yelling about who's a big dog,
I am a big dog.
And what I'm saying is,
I'm a big dog.
Out of this whole stage, only one person was.
Why is she so masculine, bro? Oh my God. All right.
Big dog.
And what I'm saying is,
I'm a big dog.
Out of this whole stage, only one person was standing on the stage with a presidential
candidate.
And
only one person on this stage flipped Michigan. And only one person on this stage organized over 2,000 people every year. Only one person was the racial justice director for Bernie Sanders. Only one, because remember, you don't want to do resumes, because the sister already said she don't have no resume. So
she's straight up disrespectful.
You don't have like resume. Ain't but one sister, the senior public policy advisor for Ben Crump. Let's go on.
So right after she said she was respected, then she go and attack her in order to try to justify her argument.
Yup. That's what she did.
Ain't but one sister signed the front of the check for 1,000 people.
So disrespectful.
I know you don't want to start doing the only sister. I know you don't want to start doing the only sister receipts, because ain't but one sister served in the United States Air Force.
Shout out to Michaela.
This is what this is.
I don't like the slight. I don't like the slight. I don't like the passive aggressive diss, because I run these receipts down. So let's go on, because ain't but one sister served this country on this here panel.
4 years from now, black people have to decide what they're going to get at the end of the year. At the end of
to a whole veteran,
and we're dealing with the disrespect right here. 4 years. What are black people going to get at the?
Because you heard her say she don't have the resume that I got. So go on to the next sister. I'm not gonna handle your passive aggressive dissing, baby. I run these receipts down on you. I run these receipts down.
What's wrong with her?
You talking?
What is wrong with this?
That's what I was just thinking.
This woman, that's the screenshot right there.
I done turned it down.
Look at her neck. Her neck got veins popping out of it like a grown man. She a grown man up there going crazy.
One sister on here that on Fox
Here in
News.
Georgia.
Ain't but one that do 100 hits on Fox News. They don't call this sister, they call me.
They call me.
But how many you do a year? How many do you do a year?
This is her first year.
Baby, I do 100 every
in a year.
I
said what I
do
did in the last
100
2
per
months.
year. I do 100 per year.
And I
So,
just
yeah,
came on the scene.
I'm a big
so
dog.
By the end
So
of the
I
year,
love my
She just got on the
I
scene.
love my
Why are you
sister.
trying to touch her? Why are you trying to? Man,
The real thing's going to be.
And then she tried to grab her hand.
don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Hold on. Let me play a little bit more of this.
No,
We need to really talk about black people in
Let's move on.
4
I'm just
years.
getting his
What are we
interaction with
going
her.
to get in 4 years?
get-
Let's not talk about the criminal. Let's not talk about the
Can we get the
charges.
next person up?
4
Are we
years.
still live, or
What
what
are
are
we
we doing?
going to? What is Harris promising
Sir,
black people
I'm
in
done
4
talking to
years?
you.
Yep.
that was a valid question.
Wow.
That was a valid question.
Oh my God! I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore, guys. It was a hard year. It was a hard year, but please do, guys. Please do. I really appreciate you guys for showing up. Like and subscribe into the Hot Pot. We have more hot topics and hot content coming out. So it's presidential season. Make sure y'all stay informed. Make sure you guys are educated on in terms of the things that you want and how everything is going. Do you like your current living situation? Do you like how the economy is being ran? Can you afford groceries? Is inflation really 3%? Is it 2%? Or is someone pulling your leg and lying to you? But you guys like and subscribe. You guys are the best people on earth. Really appreciate you guys. And yeah, share this video with your friends, family, and we'll do a proof video later on. But share this video with your friends and family. Like and subscribe. Welcome to the Hot Pot. See you on the Hot Pot. See you.
You got fly!